Fly like a bird, run because a monster is chasing you. See your loved one dying. Our dreams can be bizarre, terrifying and ordinary. And can dreams predict the future? And is it true what Freud thought, that our dreams are expressions of our repressed wishes and desires? In this video, I will answer these and other questions about dreams. I will explain why we dream and what are the functions of our dreams. I'm a healthcare psychologist and therapist, and I make videos on psychology and mental health topics. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new content I publish every week. Psychologists and brain scientists have been searching for answers for 100 years. 7 out of 10 men and women sometimes talk in their sleep. Others move a lot. Sleepwalkers even go for a walk. Dreams are a product of evolution. They would have several advantages. At the end of the 19th century, Sigmund Freud was the first scientist who proposed that dreams have a role. He saw them as expressions of the subconscious. The desires that you suppress in everyday life are expressed via your dreams. This does not happen directly because dreams are subject to censorship. That explains their strange appearance. Freud also suggested that so-called night terrors, a type of sleepwalking, were linked to extremely negative emotions and indicate a forgotten trauma. Freud's theories became very popular. Today, many still believe in them, although scientific research has never confirmed them. For example, in 1970, a group of young men was studied who had to abstain from any sexual activity for 2 weeks. They were found to have erotic dreams no more than usual. In 2000, a new theory emerged, namely that dreams simulate dangerous situations so that we can better cope with them in real life. We often dream of attacks and chases by wild animals. More than 60% of the dreams of people in their 20s consist of threatening elements. Dogs and cats also dream of chases and fights. This is evident from the movements they make in their sleep. These dreams help us train our defense mechanisms. We flee, fight, or adapt. A dream works better than an imagination because the one who sleeps believes he is actually experiencing the situation. We also often dream of exclusion because isolation from the group meant certain death for our distant ancestors. Scientific research supports this theory. The dreams of young mothers just after childbirth were also analyzed. 90% dreamed about their baby. 10 of 7 dreamed about danger for that baby. Can our dreams predict the future? At this time, there is a little scientific evidence suggesting that dreams can predict the future. Scientists explain them this way. There are a lot of imaginative anticipations that sometimes include things that we have unconsciously seen or heard during the day. Dreams are a fantastic tool for working out different scenarios. That may explain why many of us have had a precognitive dream. Hundreds of imaginary scenarios play out in our heads every night. Quite logical that sometimes one comes out on the day that follows. It looks like the brain dramatizes our daily experiences during our sleep. and that pays off. Whoever dreamed that he forgot his card will have checked extra that morning whether the card was in his wallet. This dramatization would be an exercise in controlling our negative emotions. Which student has never dreamed of failing an exam? The next day, he is a little less stressed because he has already experienced the event in his dream. Sleeping also represents a kind of emotional training. While we are dreaming, a dialogue seems to be going on between emotion and ratio, and the ratio wins. During sleep, the hippocampus, the center of short-term memory, is connected to the amygdala, a region of the brain involved in fear. It decreases the fears and the difficulties of the previous days by connecting them with other things we need to remember. That association would explain the bizarre elements of dreams. That is why a healthy sleep pattern is so important. Different stages of life and experiences can alter our dreams and cause nightmares. Pregnancy can lead to more nightmares or vivid dreams. Trauma and other mental issues can also impact sleep and cause nightmares. In turn, nightmares may negatively affect our sleep overall. Sleep has different functions. First is the reinforcement of memory. Dreaming would help us to remember events from the previous day. Linguistic scientific experiments prove this. A nap or a full night's sleep after a piano lesson means that a student will make 20% fewer mistakes afterwards than if he had stayed awake. While we sleep, areas of the brain and even specific brain cells that were active during the learning process become active again. It means that our dreams are linked to what we have learned. Research reveals that there are many similarities between the people, objects, and places that appear in our dreams and the events we experienced the day before. It is a reconstruction of daytime events that take place at night. In one of the experiments, people had to play a game in which they had to find their way through a labyrinth. After the game, they slept for 45 minutes. Persons who dreamed about the game, even if the dream was very fragmented, performed 3 times better than the others who had not dreamed. What we experience and learn does not come back one-on-one in our dreams. That stimulates our creativity because dreams are full of strange associations. It seems that we find the solution to a problem more easily if we sleep on it. Finally, dreams have a social function. Everyone has been transformed into the hero from the movie from time to time. Every woman has once dreamed that she was a man. It's about our ability to put ourselves in the shoes of others. This is called the theory of mind, and it is very important in our daily life. This ability develops from the age of 4 due to mirror neurons in our brain. Our brains mirror others' actions. If in a dream we put ourselves in other people's shoes, we believe in it even more when we are awake. In conclusion, our dreams help us guard against danger, anticipate, control negative emotions, remember things, and come up with new ideas. So it's not surprising that dreams are so varied. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate you watching and supporting my content. In the meantime, what do you think about this subject? Drop your comments below. I will see you next week.